10 things that you can do. We'll call them the 10 commandments. The first thing is the networking tool. I think in previous week I talked about networking tools. These are things like our name badges, business cards, and business cards of your associate. To have a business card is like visibility, so people know who you are, what your how to address you, and what is your line of business. So it's very important to have our networking tools with us. The second one is goals. What do we mean by goals? In a room where there are more than 100 people, you cannot possibly know all of them. So you set a target for yourself. For example, 15 or 20 people. So when you set your mind at 20, then you try to do your best to get to know at least 15 people and get 15 name cards. So at least you have a goal set in your mind. The third is, what does it mean by goals? In a place where you have a lot of people, we often put ourselves in a position of a guest, where we wait for people to introduce us to other people. But we can always act like our visitor host, right? We can always be the proactive one, ask help from people, introduce ourselves, and then introduce your people you just knew with other people. So people will never mind you being nice and warm. And then the fourth thing is the 5 W's. What are the 5 W's? The 5 W's is who, when, where, what, and why. This is not only a good conversation starter, but it also helps you to know other people better. Okay? Number 5 is give referrals. Then of course, not to mean that you always harm on the people you just knew and tell them, hey, you need anything. That is not what we mean by giving referrals. If the occasion arrives, of course, we will give referrals for business or services. Otherwise, we can always invite them to events, seminars, or like our BNI meetings that might interest them. The 6th is products and services. We have get to know everything about the person we just met, we can then introduce our own products and services. However, we have to keep it brief and short, otherwise people will get bored, and we don't want people to get bored. Number 7 is exchange business cards. We can always exchange business cards, but I always ask for 2 business cards. When people ask you why 2, you can let them know, one, I will keep for myself, and the other one, I would like to refer someone else to you. That will instantly leave people with a good impression of you. Okay? And then the 8, spend less than 10 minutes. This is actually in relation to our second goal. Because if you spend more than 10 minutes on one single person, then you cannot achieve your goal. It is very hard to close a deal with people you just met for the first time. So don't waste your time. We can set an appointment with other people. Number 9, write comments. By write comments, we mean that because we get to know a lot of things about people in the midst of conversation, and we cannot remember them all. So what we can do is, we can write information we just get from these people we've just met at the back of the business card. That way, when you have the chance to meet up with him again, you will know every single detail of the previous conversation. That actually ties up with follow-up. The first 9 commandments are all very good and well, but if you do not follow up, then you can just simply cancel all these 9 commandments. So the 10th commandment is actually the most important one. Always follow up with your new contact, your casual contact. That is the way you can make use of them. Right, so in closing, if you are in a business sector, always remember this 10 commandments. If you practice this 10 commandments, then you can make use of the casual contact.